boys and girls, Hebrews and Shebrews. We are the I.S.U.P.K. This is the Lost Tribes. I am Dawada, Officer 500, here to tell you the truth according to the Bible. The black Jews are God's chosen people. My narration describes a young boy that was pushed aside, and all he ever wanted was a little piece of the pie. But all he ever got was hate, hurt, being deprived, cause of a system not designed with his kind in mind. But in time he soon find why his friends are his foes, why his brothers in jail, why his sisters his hoes, why Papa never was around to teach him stuff he should know, the type of stuff to keep his kids from being gangsters and hoes. But see, for Pop shit, it was no different. Raised without a father or a pot to go pissing, not even a mother. He was raised by his brother. This was around the same time we was hung for being colored. Meanwhile, mama out here working OT. It's the only way she knew her little boy was gonna eat. It was hard in the city, so she moved down south. A few years after that, her little boy moved out.
Our narration describes the lives of the lost tribes in the ghetto trying to survive, working 9 to 5 to provide, swallowing their pride, things we gotta do to stay alive. And still we rise. Our narration describes the lives of the lost tribes in the ghetto trying to survive, working 9 to 5 to provide, swallowing their pride, things we gotta do to stay alive. And still we rise. All religions aside, we was designed, divinely inclined, but what's inside will fit the black image in white minds. Now let's rewind time and we'll find that nature knows no color line. Way before white Jesus had our people colorblind. We reside somewhere in the midst of ancient Palestine, line unified with the power of Zion. No cowards because the righteous are as bold as a lion. Iron sharpens iron, had it disappear like the mines, cause we're rebellion, stubborn, stiff-necked, simple, defiant. We would worship other gods like the stars of Orion. Stepped away from laws of life, that's why our people are dying. Go to sleep till the sirens wake up, to mothers crying, outlined and prophesied as a biblical sign throughout all lifetime, upon all bloodline. Deuteronomy 28, tell me I'm lying. Back to Egypt on ships chained with yokes of iron. Describes the lives of the lost tribes in the ghetto trying to survive, working 9 to 5 to provide, swallowing their pride, things we gotta do to stay alive. And still we rise. Our narration describes the lives of the lost tribes in the ghetto trying to survive, working 9 to 5 to provide, swallowing their pride, things we gotta do to stay alive.
Still blessed.
And still we rise.
Yo. I was born inside of darkness, now I glitter in gold. You know about me even if my story didn't get told. I'm literally flow, thoughts form quicker than most. I'm an original, not another digital host. Love is pitiful because the pit is full, I suppose. The crabs beneath me are only about an inch on my toes. I ain't mad at you, Machiavelli lived through these flows. Mistaken for a weed and concrete, still I rose. Life's a movie with the wrong narration. The picture that been painting ain't describing our lives. Found out my enemy was the entire nation. The tribe was lost until we found the lost tribes. From 9 to 5 working, to 5 to 9 twerking. Brothers and sisters killing themselves to survive. You already swallowed the wrong pill in the matrix. The only way to escape it now is swallow your pride.
Our narration describes the lives of the lost tribes in the ghetto trying to survive, working 9 to 5 to provide, swallowing their pride, things we gotta do to stay alive. And still we rise. Our narration describes the lives of the lost tribes in the ghetto trying to survive, working 9 to 5 to provide, swallowing their pride, things we gotta do to stay alive.
Still blessed.
And still we rise. And still we rise. And still we rise. And still we rise.
I put on for my city, even more for my company. The war might get ugly, fight it until we comfortably sitting in position, our faces all on our currency. Fuck the opposition, we cooking them like an oven bee. Wanna be a soldier, I show you, just come and fuck with me. Put you on to that fly living with fly fingers, fly women and fly linen that vibe with us. Ride with us, cause if you down, you die with us. Come supersize and serve with fries, nigga. Gotta spaz on them, the only way that I do it. I keep the flow fluid, pull up in the base view and hop out with the same type match that Bane uses. Me, I was born in the dark, we changed to it. Rappers went soft out here when he raised music. Stay true with no skinny jeans or tight blazers. Beam on the chopper like a lightsaber. Gear like a
Hey yo, hey, estaba dedicada para mi gente de Guatemala, sí, ánimo. De Guatemala somos, donde quiera que andemos, siempre con la frente en alto, represento azul y blanco. De Guatemala somos, donde quiera que andemos, siempre con la frente en alto, represento azul y blanco. Desde niño yo soñaba con venirme para el norte. Ya crucé la frontera y llegué sin pasaporte. Yo no tenía pisto ni para el coyote, pero gracias madrecita por ser mi soporte. Yo aquí sigo trabajando en la construcción. En Houston, Texas me conocen por ser un chingón. Mi nación la llevo en el corazón. A mi gente de Guatelinda les dedico esta canción. Nadie nos tumba, aquí seguimos para adelante. Como la selección hay que ponernos bien los guantes. Para cumplir un sueño hay que ser perseverantes. Los pendejos que nos tiran son unos ignorantes. Cerotes no pueden pararme, ya voy con paso de gigantes. Donde quiera que yo cante, mano, la presión se siente. Vos sabés que de corazón yo alzo mi bandera. Los chapines en el norte somos la mera Guatemala somos, donde quiera que andemos, siempre con la frente en alto, represento azul y blanco. De Guatemala somos, donde quiera que andemos, siempre con la frente en alto, represento azul y blanco.
Represento azul y blanco, el color de mi bandera, y lo hago por mi patria y para mi raza obrera, que salieron de casa sin billete en la cartera y que se rifaron la vida atravesando la frontera. Vamos para adelante sin pensar en retrocesos. Los envidiosos saben que somos calibre grueso. Al trabajo no me rajo, pues lo hago de corazón. Le doy duro a la cocina, pintura y la construcción. No se me ahueve raza, tienen quien lo representan. David y Chapin Charles, raperos de los 90. Hacemos que se sienta el amor por Guatemala. Nuestras palabras honestas en los versos intercalan. Puro para adelante sin miedo fracaso. Saben carnales que nunca me rajo. Ponga la base que quieran, encajo, pues los verdaderos venimos de abajo. Raperos sinceros venimos del hierro. Fundimos la mente con el lapicero y ahora los chapines son los meros meros, perro.
Guatemala somos, quiera que andemos, siempre con la frente en alto, represento azul y blanco. De Guatemala somos, donde quiera que andemos, siempre con la frente en alto, represento azul y blanco. Yo, esto es David 502, junto a Chapin Charles, Guatemala en la casa.
Ajá. Ese para toda la raza chapina, con todo menos conmigo, carnales, ya se la saben.
All right, shalom, y'all. Bashim al-Shabbat to the Akim out there, and shalom, y'all. Shemarathan Bashim al-Shah to the sisters out there. Y'all turn up. Oh, man, yeah, we're gonna get into it. You know what I mean? This is the Brotherhood class. We're gonna get straight into it. All right. Now, Salakia, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. All right. First things first. This is the I.S.U.P.K. This is Officer Mathamya from the I.S.U.P.K. Starting out of 1 West on the 25th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I mean? We go all over the country teaching our people, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that we the real Israelites, we the Jews, we the real chosen people of God that the Bible speaks about. You know what I mean? All phones on mute. And, you know, we go all over the country teaching this truth, pushing this truth, you know what I mean, until we have nothing left in us, you know what I mean? We do this until our last very breath. We put all our energy into this, you know what I mean, so we can get our kingdom, you know what I mean? We don't have to be under the oppression that we in. You know what I mean? This is not going to be forever. The oppression we under today is not going to be forever. All right, so first scripture I'm gonna grab real quick. You can give me, I'm gonna just go the milks, some of the milks. Give me Daniel chapter 7, verse 9. Baba Kashar. If you need me to get it, you can say something. So I'm gonna catch up with you actually too. So you got it?
Daniel 7:9.
Yeah.
I beheld till the throne was cast down.
Say it louder, Baba Kishore.
Come. I beheld till the throne was cast down.
Now this is a description of the Most High right here. It's about to give you a description of the Most High. Go ahead, keep reading.
Cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days, that's talking about the Most High. This is the Most High description of the Ancient of Days. Read on.
Come. His garment was white as snow.
His garment was white as snow, meaning pure. He was pure. Go ahead, read.
Come. And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
And the hairs of his head like the pure wool. You know what I mean? Woolly textured hair. You know what I mean? White being the color, wool being the texture. Read on.
His throne was like the fiery flames.
All right, read on.
And his wheels as burning fire.
And that was the end of that verse.
Come.
Right, you know what I mean? Who else on the face of the earth has woolly hair, woolly textured hair other than the Negro, other than the you know what I mean, the Dominicans, you know what I mean, the blacks and Latinos? Who else? It's just us. You know what I mean? Nobody else. So the Most High description in there is a black man. He's a black man in spirit. All right. And that's just, you know what I mean, for the Christians out there thinking that, you know what I mean, he's a so-called oppressor. And that's the problem with you in the first place. You're praying to an oppressor, hoping that he could save you. You know what I mean? Praying. It's a slave mentality religion. You know what I mean? All religions make you have the slave mentality. Boom. We're going to bust out another one. Give me Revelations chapter 1, verse 13. You know what I mean? We're going to get through all these, you know what I mean? For people that's new and need like the basics real quick, we just going to go through some of these little basic ones. So for people that's new, that's watching, all right? I'm gonna catch up with you. Let me know when you got it.
Come.
Go ahead, read.
Revelation 1:13. In the midst of the 7 candlesticks.
Now, this right here, this is a description of Yahawashi Mashiach, who the world ignorantly knows as Jesus Christ. This is a description of Yahawashi Mashiach. That's his real name. That's the real way you pronounce his name in the Hebrew. All right, go ahead, read.
Come. Revelation 1:13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man,
right,
clothed with a garment down to his foot.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot. And it says Son of Man in there. That should let you know that these are, that is talking about Christ. He's the Son of Man. All right. And it said he had a garment. He was clothed with a garment down to the foot. There's more to it. Read.
A girt about his paps with a golden girdle.
With a golden girdle. He ain't had just any girdle. He had a golden girdle. A golden girdle, and girdles back in the past in times of old. You know what I mean? Girdles was like you know what I mean, war armory. You know what I mean? Today they have women wearing girdles, but that's really war-like apparel, and Christ had a golden girdle on to keep your stomach in, to keep your paps and your stomach. You know what I mean? Go ahead, read.
Verse 14. His head and his hair were white like wool.
Hold up, nobody. He said what? Read that again.
His head and his hair were white like wool.
His head and his hairs. Old Quaker English. Head meaning hairs on his head, and you know what I mean, the hairs on his face. You know what I mean? Where what?
White like wool.
White like wool. Like wool. So there go again. You know what I mean? White meaning the color, wool being the texture. The Israelites are the only people that has woolly hair on the face of the earth. You know what I mean? So that's one thing for you. That's one strike for you right there. Go ahead, read on.
Come. As white as snow.
As white as snow. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes were like a flame of fire. His eyes was like a flame of fire. When you come back, man, you're going to be pissed. He's gonna come and destroy this earth with the wrath of the Most High. He's gonna be coming back with vengeance, man. He's gonna be pissed. Go ahead, read.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet like unto fine brass. Fine brass, meaning like if you take any brass, you know what I mean, it's brown. You know what I mean? Take out a penny, it's gonna be brown. But it's not only just the color of brass, but brass. What? Read on.
It's like as if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. So not just any piece of brass was like compared to his skin color. It was like as if the brass was thrown in a furnace. If it was burned in a flame of fire. Christ was, you know what I mean? He was a Negro. He was a so-called Negro. He was a black man. All right. So there's proof. That's a description of Christ right there. We're gonna get some more. That was the 15th, or is it more?
A little more.
Go ahead.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Voice the sound of many waters, meaning his voice travels, man. He got a great voice, you know what I mean? Go ahead, read. That's it, right?
Come.
All right, drop that. Give me Daniel chapter 10, verse 5 and 6. Or start at verse 5. And yeah, I'm gonna catch up with you real quick. Oh, man. We're getting straight to it. For people that's new, I see somebody in the chat.
Try to say James what?
Daniel chapter 10, and you can start at verse 5. Start at verse 5. All right.
Got it.
Yeah. Go ahead, read.
Daniel 10:5. 5 and 10, Sluggy.
Nah, 10 and 5.
10, okay. Count. Then I lift up my eyes and look, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen.
All right. Now, he lifted up. Daniel saw a vision, and he looked up, and he opened his eyes, and he saw a man clothed in linen. All right, read.
Whose loins were girded with fine gold.
Now, read that part again. My bad. Slug.
Whose loins were girded with fine gold.
Now, yeah, his loins was girded with fine gold. There we go. He had the girdle, the golden girdle. Read.
Verse 6. His body also were like the barrel, and his face as the appearance of lightning.
Yeah, so his body being like the beryl. Meaning he had a garment on that was the beryl. Beryl means green when you're reading, right? So if you're reading and you see beryl, that means green. He had a green garment on, and what?
His face as the appearance of lightning.
Face as the appearance of lightning. Meaning like he struck you as a person, as somebody you would fear. He had a countenance on him that you'll fear him. He ain't that sissy Caesar Borgia. He's nothing like him. You don't look nothing like him, acts nothing like him. You know what I mean? Don't come from the same people. It's just all the way backwards. For people that don't know, Caesar Borgia, he is the third son of Pope Alexander the fourth of Rome, and or the fifth. Slovakia, I might be blurry on that, but like he was a pedophile. He committed incest with his sister Lucretia. You know what I mean? Come from a crime family. It's a piece of garbage. You know what I'm talking about? Like and he was a lover of what's that dude's name? That artist. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Picasso?
Nah, not him. Leonardo da Vinci. He was the lover of him. You could look this up. We ain't lying. I ain't lying to you. He was a lover of Leonardo da Vinci. So meaning he was a alternative lifestyle, like certain people that try to portray us, people that dress in purple, like them alternative lifestyles over there. You know what I mean? We see who they got it from. You know what I mean? They get it from. You know what I mean? So they acting like him. They got the Caesar Borgia. He's the alternative lifestyle lover of Leonardo da Vinci. You know what I mean? That's hence him painting all the pictures of him, all in the Sistine Chapel and all that garbage. You know what I mean? Painting the pictures of him, painting pictures of his lover, and you know what I mean, making him like, you know what I mean, you're Christ, you're Jesus Christ. And this is all through the whitewashing of all the icons, all the Russian icons that was put in the records of, like, in the Middle Ages, the Dark Ages, other known as the Dark Ages. And the Dark Ages is when the blacks and Latinos was running Europe. We was ruling Europe. Around the Dark Ages, black and Latinos, we were ruling Europe. And, you know, this is around the time we had all the correct images up of all our icons, like Christ, Moses, you know what I mean? Who else? Anybody, Jeremiah, anybody, any figure, biblical figure, even all people outside the scriptures, you know what I mean? People that the oppressors like to look up to today as like one of their great peoples, one of their great people out of their nation. They really come from, if you really go all the way back and do the research on it, they're really black men. Like, you know what I mean? Who's that dude that did the piano song? Beethoven. Beethoven, he was a black man. If you go further back, we already know Christ is a black man. We in the Bible, you know what I mean? All these figures, everybody in the Dark Ages period was black. You know what I mean? It wasn't until the Renaissance era, which means the rebirth. You know what I mean? Is a rebirth, is a new society. After they got rid of all the black images of all the icons, they got rid of all of them and whitewashed them. They even got pictures of, if you buy the Russian icons book, it shows how these Edomites, the oppressors, was painting pictures and whitewashing the original images. You know what I mean? In the scriptures, it say they have covered the judges of the faces of the judges thereof. Something sloppy, I'm paraphrasing. You know what I mean? They covered the faces of the judges thereof. That's what the scriptures say. You know what I mean? There are wicked people that want to get rid of your history. That's what they want to do. The Edomites, the devil, the Bible speaks of. Hence, one of the reasons why he's going to be destroyed in this destruction soon to come. Now, what you was holding Daniel chapter 10, right? Verse 5. What verse you at? You could.
Middle verse 6.
All right, go ahead, read.
And his eyes as lamps of fire.
And his eyes were like a lamp of fire. That's what it said, right? Correct?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I said before, man, he gonna come back and lay waste to you devils. He's gonna be pissed for all the atrocities that you committed against his people, man. All right, now give me Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 5. Right? I'm gonna catch up with you. Get there with you. It's like, I mean, this is for the people. If you're just tuning in, it's for the people that's new. So get your feet wet in these scriptures. We're going to just get you some of these. You know, Ezekiel 1 and 5. 1 and 5. Salaki. You know what I mean? Right, you got it? Go ahead, read.
Ezekiel 1 and 5. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures.
Now, this is the description of the angels. The angels, all right? The description of the angels, and these are the same very people that's going to be with Christ when, you know, there's going to be a lot of unaliving for you. It's going to be the sad day for you devils, you know what I mean? It's going to be a sad day. All right, it's going to be 200 million of them with him. All right? Read.
And this was their appearance.
Mm-hmm.
The head, it's like they had the likeness of a man.
Right. Read that part again.
They had the likeness of a man.
So they had a likeness of a man. You know what I mean? They had a figure of a man figure, right? Read.
Verse 6. Everyone had 4 faces.
Everyone had 4 faces. Read.
And everyone had 4 wings.
Con, they had 4 wings. 4 wings, description of the angels, all right? Read on.
Verse 7. And their feet were straight feet.
Uh-huh.
And the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf foot.
Right, read on.
And they sparkled, and they spread it like the color.
They sparkled.
They sparkled like the color of burnished brass. Burnished brass.
Yeah. It said that they sparkle like the color of burnished brass. There we go with the brass color and the burnt brass, burnished brass. Meaning like they got darker skin like us. They got like the Hebrews, fairer skin like the Hebrews, you know what I mean? If you look in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, if you look up ruddy, it means you know what I mean, red or fair skin, you know what I mean? Meaning, and it will break down how red will be the opposite of what the Hebrews were, in darker skin race of people. Angels of God work for the Most High. The Most High is the father of the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, which are dark-skinned race of people. You know what I mean? Hence his angels being dark-skinned race of people. They're black. They're black as well. All right, now go and drop that. You can give me you know what I mean, Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. I'll get it with you. Okay, now just going through these milk scriptures for you. You know what I mean? So beginner scriptures for people that's new. Got it?
14:2?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, we dispelling the notions of, you know what I mean, the highly pushed around lie that the Bible is for white, or for everybody, I should say, for everybody, or they're not just for solely Blacks and Latinos and Native Americans, you know what I mean, or you know what I mean. We just getting all that out the way. Read what you got.
Jeremiah 14:2.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourning.
Judah mourning. Jews is short for Judah. Jew is short for Judah. You know what I mean? And Judah is 4th son of Israel. You know what I mean? Now, there was a time where Judah was the only tribe out of the Israelites that was, you know what I mean, accepted, because they was the only one that didn't break the law at one time. Everybody else fell off and did whatever they wanted. So, you know what I mean, Judah was being called the Jews at one point only. But now it's a new covenant. Now, you know what I mean, Black and Latinos, all the tribes, you know what I mean, get to come back to the Most High now, because we eventually even Judah eventually fell off and went and did what they wanted to do. So we all coming back to the Most High now. But at this point, you know what I mean, that's what happened. But Jew is short for Judah. Read.
Oh God. And the gates thereof language.
And the gates thereof language. Meaning our leaders are weak. They easily fall. They easily, you know what I mean, or ran over. Just like our leaders today. It's nothing new under the sun. You know what I mean? Way back in the past, Al Sharpton, you know, everybody thought he was for us. You know what I mean? His colors shown. Farrakhan, everybody thought he was for us. His colors shown. Martin Luther King, his colors shown. Everybody believed he was going to lead us into the right direction, and he himself admitted that he led his people into a burning house. You know what I mean? So this is like, read that part again. It said the gates thereof language, and the gates thereof language. That's the leadership. Speaking about the leadership. Go ahead, read on.
They are black unto the ground.
They're what?
Black unto the ground.
Damn, it said they're black unto the ground, man. Black unto the ground. So that means if I dig up dirt from the ground, the Jews will be just like that. Their skin color will look just like that. That's the, you know what I mean, the blacks, Latinos today, man. We got that same skin tone. There's only nobody, you ain't gonna dig dirt up and think you think the oppressor over there in Jerusalem today or Tel Aviv today is the real Israelites. They not the real Israelites. I'm gonna divert real quick. You know what I mean? Let's divert real quick. Give me finish that up real quick. Finish it up.
Come. And the cry of Jerusalem is going up.
And the cry of Jerusalem is going up. And that was it on that verse.
Come.
Give me all right, you could drop that one and give me Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. Song of Solomon 1 and 5. You know what I mean? All these people in the Bible, all these great people you're reading about, they are your forefathers. Black man, Latino man, Native American man, they're your forefathers. You come from them very same people. And if you got it, go ahead and read.
Come. Book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black, but comely.
I am black. Solomon said, I am black, but comely. Meaning black, but and beautiful. He's black and beautiful. That's what he said about himself. All right. So Christians, y'all got to break it down to me. I got to break it down to me, man. So Christ was white, or y'all got a big problem or a big deal with us bringing out that Christ was a black man. You know what I mean? You got a big problem with us bringing it out, but all we're doing is bringing out the truth. The truth being that Christ was a black man. And the proof of it is his forefather, Solomon. His great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, Solomon, said he was a black man. Said he was black. Right? So, come on, man. All we doing is bringing the truth out. Can't get mad at that. Drop that. And that was it on that verse, right? Read on.
O you daughter of Jerusalem, as the tent of cedar, as the curtain of Solomon.
Right. So he's talking to his wives in that scripture, and the whole book of Song of Solomon, right, is that it's like Solomon is either speaking or is his wife speaking or one of his wives speaking individually. That's the whole Song of Solomon. It's like him and his wives talking to each other, like, you know what I mean? It's a thing of them going back and forth. All right. Drop that. Give me, you know what I mean? Drop that. Give me Job 30 and 30. All right, because all these people we thought was oppressors in the Bible are not oppressors. We're going to find out they are not oppressors, and we're going to bring the proof out to you real quick. I'll bring it up. If you got it, go ahead and read. You need me to get it?
Job 30:30. My skin is black upon me.
Now start that from the top and read it. Speak up a little bit, Bogus Show.
My skin is black upon me.
My skin is black upon me. And so I go ahead and read.
And my bones are with heat.
Or what?
Burned with heat.
Right. So yeah, he's saying, hey, my skin is black. My skin is black upon me. Job was a black man. You know what I mean? All these things become like, why hasn't nobody told us this? Why haven't anybody told us these men in the Bible were our forefathers? You know what I mean? Why are people telling us that we come from them stinking Hamites, them stinking so-called Africans over there? You know what I mean? Why are people telling us that we come from them and not telling us that we come from the lineage of the seed of you know what I mean, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Why is nobody telling us that? It's something that everybody wants to keep hidden from you. Nobody wants you to know that you are the chosen people of God, man. Drop that and give me Acts chapter 13 and 1. Acts chapter 13 and 1. If you need me to get it, you know what I mean, let me know. Because that's not the only instance. We about to get something. Shoot. Let me see. Look something up. Got it, go ahead, read it.
Acts 13 and 1. Now.
Nah, yeah. You're right. Go ahead.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that were called Niger.
So all the Lord's disciples, Christ's disciples, was in that church, and them Edomites came in there and was calling them nigger. Niger is a derivative of the word nigger. Nigger comes from the Latin word niger, and like I said, niger is a Latin word, and the word nigger comes from the Latin word niger. And it's in your dictionaries. You could look it up. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Niger. Slacking. All right, yeah. So if you look it up in your dictionary, it'll show that the word nigger is a derivative of the Latin word niger. All right. So just look that up and on your own time. You can drop that. Wait, is that the end of that verse? It's 12. All right, drop that. Give me, you know what I mean, Deuteronomy 27 and 1. 27 and 1. Now, anybody in the chat? That I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. If you want to chime in, you can chime in. Deuteronomy chapter 27, verse 1. You got it? Read.
Deuteronomy 27, verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel,
all right,
commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
So this is the Most High telling Moses, like, this is basically the proof of the Most High, who he's talking to, and giving these commandments to certain people. He's giving these certain commandments to Israel. You know what I mean? He's giving these commandments to Israel right here. This is the proof of that. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 1. Right. Got it?
Come.
Go ahead, read.
Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
All right. So the Most High, this is what the Most High would do for the nation of Israel if we keep his commandments. If we keep his commandments, this is what he's saying he will do for us. Read again from the top.
Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
right,
to observe and to do all his commandments.
To do all his commandments, not to keep some of them, not to obey this group of commandments and not these group of. It said what?
To do all his commandments.
Right, and read on.
Which I command thee this day.
Go ahead.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Now, this is what he will do. This is what the Most High will do for us if we keep the commandments. If we keep all his commandments, this is what he will do for us, man. We'll be on above all nations. All nations of the earth will be above them. Now, drop that. You can skip up to verse 15 for me. 15, verse 15 of the same chapter.
Come.
All right, read.
Deuteronomy 28:15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass that thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Now, this is what the Most High will do if we don't keep his commandments. We end up turning around not wanting to follow the Most High. This is what he will do for us. This is what he'll do if we don't keep his commandments. We turn around and want to not follow him. This is what will happen. Go ahead, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Read that from the top so I can.
Come. But it shall come to pass that thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Right.
That all these curses shall come upon thee.
All these curses shall come upon thee. We're going to be overtaken with curses. That's what's going to happen. There's more on that.
And overtake thee.
Slacking. Yeah, and overtake thee. All right, now, read 16.
Come. Curse shall there be in the city, and curse shall there be in the field.
Curse in the city and in the field, man. So curse in the city. We still slaving here in the city. We're gonna be slaves in the field. Slaves today, slaves in the past, and in times where before they abolished slavery, abolished it. We still in the slavery right now in the present day and time. But you know what I mean, just talking about that period of time right there. All right, now go to verse 32. Excuse me. 32.
Come.
All right.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. You know what I mean? So we gonna, like, what happened? Our people, our children, our sons and our daughters were given to another people, and what else? Read.
And thy eyes shall look and fell from longing from them all the day long.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. You know what I mean? We're going to be wanting them. We're going to be missing them and all that. They snatched our babies from us in the time of slavery, and we don't know what happened to them. The mothers didn't know what happened or where they was going, when they was coming back. You know what I mean? What condition there was going to be if they did come back. What the hell they was going to do with them when they left. We didn't know. They didn't know. You know what I mean? They was wondering what the hell's, and it's more to it. Go ahead, read.
Come. There should be no might in their hand.
And what?
There should be no might in their hand. Thy hand.
There shall be no might in thy hand. You know what I mean? That meaning there will be nothing we'll be able to do about it. They snatched our kids from us and all that, and we couldn't do anything about it. We was powerless. We was powerless because we turned against our power, man. We turned against our power, which makes us powerless. That's what the word God means. The word God means power. He's our power. You know what I mean? Without him, we're nothing. Without our power, we're nothing as a people. Right? Drop that. Give me skip up to verse 48. Verse 48. Go ahead, read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
Yeah, so, all right, yeah. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. Read on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord gonna send these group of people against us. Read.
in hunger and in thirst.
And we gonna serve them in hunger and in thirst. And what else?
And nakedness.
Nakedness on the auction blocks, naked, selling us on the auction blocks, naked, saying, "Yeah, oh, this is a strong slave right here. You can sell him, give him for whatever amount of money they was asking for." Go ahead, read on.
In want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. You know what I mean? Who else got yokes of iron put on their neck in history? Like, you know what I mean? Who else was famous for that? You know what I mean? The blacks, the Negroes, the Puerto Ricans, we was in the West Indians, all the nation of Israel was put on yokes of iron, man, around our neck. That's what they did to us. That's what they did. Now, this should let you know the Bible ain't no fake book, man. It's prophesying what happened to us. These are like records from like 2,000 plus years old. You know what I mean? Prophesying what the hell happened to us back in in the 1600s. Go ahead, read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed thee. Verse 49.
Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, man. Go ahead, read on. It's more than a go ahead.
From the end of the world, as swift as the eagle flieth.
From the end of the world, as swift as the eagle flieth, man. He came and got us. Even if you look at even more than one tribe, or the Gadites. The Gadites. You look at the Gadites, tribe of Gad, from the lost 12 tribes of Israel. The Christopher Columbus and all them other explorers that came, and they was coasting over the seas and trying to find the Lord's chosen people here that was prophesied to be in the land of the Americas at that time period. They read Second Esdras and found that they would be here in this country, in this land, the land of the Americas, so called. Which this name biblically, this name is called Arsharek. Arsharek, I might be pronouncing it wrong a little bit. But yeah, that's what happened with that. Yeah, swift as the eagle flies. Came over here swiftly, quickly. Go ahead, read.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Whose tongue thou shalt not understand. We all understand that, man. They wasn't understanding the English language that he was speaking, but them explorers was understanding the Hebrew of the Hebrew language that the Gadites was speaking, the so-called Native American Indians. They was understanding the Hebrew that they were speaking. They greeted it was his sister that I believe that greeted this devil, Yashmayala. No, not that. Slavic. I forget what he was saying. I forgot what she said. Yashima, let's hearken the Lord bless. Some I ain't gonna get it right. I'm gonna pull it some other time. But like she greeted him in Hebrew, and you know what I mean. The devil was so shocked that she greeted him that she spoke Hebrew, and they realized like, oh wait a minute, yeah, this is who we was looking for right here. These are the Lord's children right here. They so devilish, like they're such the devil that, you know what I mean? They was like, man, these people are so nice. These Native Americans, they so nice. Savages, they call them savages and all that. That's what the word Indian mean. They call them the native savages or the North American savages. They was like, man, you know what I mean? These people are so nice. I hate that I got to. It's sad that I gotta go ahead and put you into captivity and make you my slaves, man. It's sad, but I got to do it. Such devils, man. Go ahead, read what you got. You got verse 50. Read.
A nation of fierce continents.
A nation of fierce continents. Fierce continents, man. You know what I mean? They ain't got nothing but trouble in their heart. Nothing but murder. Nothing but unalive in their heart. Nothing but unalive and evil and wickedness in their heart. Read.
shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
Nor show favor to the young. Right. So he wouldn't he didn't regard the old nor the young. He didn't care about the old or the young. He enslaved in the Trail of Tears. He made the old do servile work, and he made the young do servile work. He didn't care if you was pregnant or not. He didn't care if you just gave birth or not. He didn't care so much. These devils didn't care so much that they bashed our little Gadite babies, Israelite babies, against tree trunks. That's what he did. That's what that devil did. You know what I mean? The devil is the Bible. The oppressor is the devil. The Bible speaks of, man. For doing that, you know what I mean. You must be the devil. The Bible speaks of. Go ahead, read what you got. Read on.
Next verse.
Oh, that was it on that. Nah. Oh yeah, nah, that's good. You could drop that. Give me verse 64. Bible sure. Same chapter. Just give me the 64th verse. Go ahead, read it.
Deuteronomy 28:64. The Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
The Lord shall scatter thee among all people. And Salakia, if people are listening right now, you know what I mean, take notes. Take notes. Get you a notebook and write these. Take notes of what's being brought out right now, so you can have this in your head. You know what I mean? Go ahead and read.
From the one end of the earth even unto the other.
So yeah, the Lord said he would scatter us. He would scatter us, and that is so what happened. That's what happened, man. We got scattered. We scattered all over the damn place. We in North America, we in South America, we in Canada, goddamn, we over there on the other side of the world in the UK. We scattered. Some of us still over there. Some of us over you know what I mean, the Jamaican islands, you know what I mean, in Haiti. The man, we scattered all over the place. Why I say we scattered, y'all might think that's your homeland, you know what I mean? The Jamaicans in Jamaica and you know what I mean, the Haitians and the Dominicans on the island of Hispaniola. Y'all think that's your homeland. That's not your homeland, man. Y'all are scattered. We're scattered. We're scattered. Our homeland is Israel. And since we not all there in our land right now, and we over here, that's the proof that we're scattered. We here in the United States. We in Jamaica. We in Haiti, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Mexico. You know what I mean? We all over the damn place. We scattered. Read, man. Read, brother.
Come. One of the other end of the earth. So slide stuff top. The Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even to the other.
Just broke that down. Go ahead, read.
And then thou shalt serve other gods.
Other gods, man. Let's get some more description of these other gods. Read on.
Was neither thy father,
Which
neither thou nor their father have known.
Yeah.
Even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone, man. Brothers in Islam, damn. What you brothers in Islam doing? What y'all doing over there? You kissing a stone, ain't you? Or you feel like you ain't the Muslim you aspire to be if you ain't going over there to Mecca and kissing that rock. You feel like you ain't, I don't know, man. What are you doing? You in Islam, brother. Get out. Get out of Islam. That's the Arab religion. That's not your religion. You're subjugated to them people. Just because you feel like you're not selling oils or nothing, or for them, you're not doing whatever you feel like makes you feel like you're not a slave or subjugated to them. Doesn't mean you not under that people. Here's the proof you under that people, right? You're a black man. You a black man, right? You know you're an Israelite. You're an Israelite. Chosen people of God. You got your own commandments. You got your own commandments that the Most High the only true and living God gave to you, and you go to another man's religion, knowing it's another man's religion. You know it's an Arab religion. You know that. But you go over there and you just do it. You go ahead and do it and ignore the fact that it's an Arab religion, that is it's the religion for the Arabians, man. It's for them. And since it's for them, let them have it. You should let them have it. You know that it's for them, but you still insist on wearing their attire. You're wearing their kufis. You know what I mean? You're wearing their kufis. That's not your culture. You know damn well that's not your culture. You know what I mean? You know it's not your culture. You see Muslims do it. You see Arabs do it. And that's their culture. That's been their culture since. That's been their culture for a minute. That's them. They should have it. I love it for them. Let them have it. But it's none of your business to be going. It's not for you to go into. You know what I mean? You're a black Latino man, black and Latinos, man. Islam is not for you. Black and Latino Native American man, Islam is, you know what I mean, the last thing you should be trying to worry about getting yourself into. You know what I mean? Especially now with what's going on in the world, man. Some of these black Muslims are going to perish with them. A lot of these black Muslims are going to perish with the rest of the Arab world, with the rest of this world. Period. You know what I mean? Shoot, 1 John chapter 2:15 says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world." You know what I mean? Meaning the society of today. Today's society. It might be breaking up a little bit. I don't know. Shit might be breaking up. All right, it might be good now. You know what I mean? If I was saying 1 John chapter 2, verse 15 says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world." Meaning, like, you know what I mean? What's the things in this world, man? What? Islam, Christianity, Judaism, what? Buddhism, Hinduism, all these religions, they're not for you, black and Latino, man. If you in them religions, get out, brother. Get out, sister. All right. Go ahead. Prepare to get back where you was at. You got it. That was the end of it, right? Yeah. Wood and stone, Islam, brother. Get out. Get out the religion and people with Christianity. You praying to a wooden cross, and for the life of me, I can't understand why you are even in there praying to you know what I mean? Why would you pray if you say you love Christ? Why are you praying to the thing that had him killed, the weapon that made him perish, that had him be unalived, I should say. So like that's like y'all praying to a damn your uncle got shot and unalived by a pistol, and you wear a damn pistol on your chain, like for a piece on your chain. Like, I don't understand you Christians, man. Y'all half ass backwards. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just the truth. So, all right, you could drop that. That was the end of that one, right? Give me 68. 68.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ship.
So I can go ahead, read that from the top again. Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ship.
And the Lord might be breaking up again. I don't know, but all right. It said the Lord will bring us into Egypt again with ships. Now, damn, all right. First things first. All right, he bringing us into Egypt again with ships? No, I'm gonna clear up all the confusion for you right now. All right. The word Egypt means bondage. The word Egypt is a Greek word for bondage. All right. And you know what I mean? The land of Egypt today that's called Egypt, that's not really the name of the land. The name of the land, that's not the real name of the land. The name of the land is Mizraim or Matazarium in the Hebrew. All right. That's the actual land name of of the land of Egypt. All right, not Egypt, but Matazarim or Mizraim in English. All right. So it said that. Read that again from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, not bring you to the actual land of Egypt, where everybody knows Egypt today, not to bring us back there again. Nah, because we ain't go back over there in bondage. No, it's talking about, it's saying we're going to be brought into bondage again. Like I said, Egypt is a Greek word for bondage. It said we'll be brought into Egypt again with ships, meaning we'll be brought into bondage again with ships again. So, you know what I mean? We coming out of the Egypt slavery then. We coming out of that captivity. This is after we coming out of that captivity. The Lord is telling us, y'all gonna go into captivity again. Y'all gonna go into bondage again. If you disobey me, this is one of the curses that's gonna be put upon you right here. You'll be put in the bondage again. You'll be put in the captivity again. By the way of cargo slave ships. Who else in the world? Who else on the planet other than Black and Latinos been put in the cargo slave ships for captivity? To be put into captivity. Who else other than Black and Latinos, man? I know you can't find the answer outside of. Damn, I was supposed to go. Slacking. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Damn. Slacking. Salakia. That's what's up. All right. Salakia, y'all. My bad. Bear with me. Bear with me right now. All right. Hold up. Salakia. Yeah, the water. All right. No, you too well, bro. You too well. Right. Salakia. All right. You know what I mean? So, where was I at? All right. So I got to go live real quick. I know we about to get some hecklers too in here. So I really got to watch myself now. All right. So, yeah, not only, all right, so we're going to be brought into the land of bondage. The land of bondage again with ships. And who else but Blacks and Latinos, so-called Blacks and Latinos, been put into bondage by the way of cargo slave ships. Okay. So only us. We were only people on the face of the earth that's been put in the cargo slave ships. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? That's heavy. Read again from the top. Salami. Right?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. With ships. Once again, for people that just joined in on TikTok. Egypt, Greek word for bondage, you know what I mean? So that being said, like now knowing that Egypt is Greek word for bondage, the Lord is saying he's gonna put us into bondage again by the way of cargo, by the way of ships. You know what I mean? And Blacks and Latinos are the only people on the face of the earth that's been put in the cargo slave ships, leading into their captivities, man, leading into their bondage, right? Go ahead. There's more on that.
Come. By the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. That land of Israel over there, our homeland over there is being occupied by a bunch of devils over there. Between the Israelis over there, the Amalekites. That's their biblical name, Amalek. That's his name. The chief house of synagogue, the chief synagogue of Satan, chief, chief tribe of the Edomites. You know what I mean? They occupy our land right now. The people in Palestine, the Palestinians, and all them people over there, they nothing but the bastard babies of Greek, of Salakia, Alexander the Greek. Those are really like Grecians and stuff over there, you know what I mean? But they all occupy our land. They in our land, and who are the people who the land truthfully belongs to? Where are they at? They in slavery. They in slavery today. They in slavery in the land. They in slavery all over the damn place. You got our people in Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaican Islands, the island of Hispaniola, the Haitians and the Haitians and the Dominicans. You know what I mean? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. We in slavery here in America, man. We in slavery. We're not in our homeland. We won't see it no more again until our king come back and give us our land, puts everybody else back in their place. We won't see our land again until then. And for you dummies, for you simpletons, right, that went and traveled over there for whatever reason, you know what I mean? They actually went and traveled. It was some fake Israelite groups that went and tried to they went over there to Israel thinking that they're gonna feel more sanctified, more special, you know what I mean, more pure or something like that. I don't know. Look what y'all going through now. I think the last time I checked, I think it was 29 unalive Americans over there. Good night. I know it's more now. It gotta be more now. Good night. If it ain't I.S.U.P.K, it ain't of the Lord, all right? Just, you know what I mean? If it ain't I.S.U.P.K, it ain't of the Lord, only tune in to us. You tune in to them other cats, they're gonna lead you astray. They all are little bastard sons that bad. They act like little bad behind kids, you know what I mean? They fell off from us. You don't put your energy into that. Now, back to these scriptures, right? All right. There was more on that, correct?
Come.
Go ahead, read.
I'm just start from this, sir. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold to your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
We'll be sold unto our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, meaning slave men and slave women. That's what it said. And what happened? Just that. Is more on that?
Come.
Read.
No man shall buy you. And
no man shall buy you. Now I think that's the end of the verse.
Come.
Yeah, no man shall buy you. Hey man, listen, the transatlantic slave trade is prophesied in the scriptures, man. This Bible ain't no fake book. Go ahead. The Bible ain't a fake book. It was prophesied that we would go through all these things, and these things happen. All these things happen to us, man. So think this Bible's a joke now until the Lord's judgment come upon you. And we've been telling you for a long time, since 1969, that the Bible is for you, black man, Latino man, Native American man and woman. The Bible is for you, no one else. It ain't for the oppressors. It ain't for the Ishmaelites. It ain't for the Moabites. And people got to tune in the class to know what those terms are. And if you in class, take notes. If you in here, take some damn notes. Don't be in here just, just watching and not, being part of class for real. Get some loose leaf paper, write these things down, you know what I mean? The Moabites, are the so-called Chinese. The Ammonites, so-called Japanese. who else? You know what I mean? Amalek. I said, you know what I mean, the so-called Jewish man. So-called Jewish man over there occupying the land right now. That's blowing the blowing the Palestinians in the hell right now. That's them. All right. Cool. All right. So, but all right, we're gonna get back to these scriptures. Now, y'all can meet me at we're gonna go from there. Y'all meet me at Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. All right. Y'all meet me there. Catch up with me. Right. So, all right. Now, I'm gonna read real quick. Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not. Now, this is for like before I do that. This is a scripture bringing out, like, you know what I mean, the hypocrisy of the Christian church and the lies that they spew out to the people. You know what I mean? This is for you specifically. And anybody that just don't know what the hell they talking about when it comes to the scriptures. All right. Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. Now, you know what I mean? The Christians would like to say that the law is gone away with. Christ did away with the law. He ain't come here to fulfill the law. He ain't come here to keep the law or to, you know what I mean? Really, truthfully, he intensified the law. You know what I mean? Let me do this real quick. Salakia. Stop playing. Salakia TikTok. All right. Yeah, so all right. Now, what was I saying? All right. So yeah, Christ came to intensify the law. He didn't come to baby you with the law. He ain't come to make it soft for you. He ain't come to do all that stuff. He came to really make sure that people, brothers and sisters, are focused on keeping the law in their head, keeping the law in their hearts, meaning their minds, instead of, like, you know what I mean, time before, you broke the law before. If you was under the law before in the Old Testament, under the old covenant, you broke the law, you get punished, you get judgment for it, right? Meaning, like, you know what I mean, you might get unalive for certain things, for a lot of things in there, you know what I mean? Break the laws, you get unalive. Do something, you don't know, you do something, you go ahead and burn a calf or something. You burn your best calf. You burn your best cow or something. Your best bison that you got. You burn it up. You know what I mean? And as an offering, you know what I mean? But that was the old covenant. When Christ came, he came to, what it say? Right here, out of his own mouth. What it say? Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. Now, he ain't come to destroy the law, man. Meaning, like, he ain't come to do away with the law. You still can't be an alternative lifestyle, man. You can't go into that lifestyle, TikTok. Alternative lifestyle is forbidden. You can't do that. You still can't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You can't do it. You can't do it. Well, you know what I mean? What are the laws? You know what I mean? You can't commit adultery, unlawful sex. You can't do it. Unlawful sex, can't do it. You can't do it. You know what I mean? You can't be you know what I mean? I don't want to get kicked off of TikTok though, but all those things, man, Christ didn't come to destroy. He ain't come to destroy the law or the prophets. The prophets, you know what I mean? What Moses was saying. What Moses was saying for us to do, all them laws, he ain't come to destroy that, man. That's still in effect. And here's the proof right here. I'm gonna read on. Verse 19. So I get verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle. So until heaven and earth pass, meaning, you know what I mean, till the heavens and the earth pass away. Like, you know what I mean? And just to let you know, the earth is gonna be here forever. The heavens gonna be here forever. The earth is gonna be here forever. You know what I mean? I'm gonna read on. One jot, meaning the dot of the T, or one tittle, the dot of the I, shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. You know what I mean? So listen, all these laws are still in effect. You still got to keep all the laws. All these laws you got to keep, man. I'm sorry to break it to you, TikTok. You know what I mean? Sorry to break it to you. This is what we must do. You know what I mean? And one of them scriptures, right? That you know what I mean, the prayer, the Lord's Prayer, you know what I mean, what Christ say, you know what I mean? Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, which hallowed means holy, means, you know what I mean, holy, and what holy means separate. It said, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. What does that mean right there? That part right there. Talking about the heavens that's in that where the Most High dwells, and the heaven that's going to be here on the earth. The kingdom of heaven is coming here. That's the kingdom of heaven is Christ's government, Christ's rulership, his kingdom rulership over all nations, He's going to be the king of every of all. He's the king of kings. You know what I mean? And he's going to be in charge of every damn thing. You know what I mean? Kingdom of heaven is going to be built here on the planet. And who's going to be building it up? Who's going to build it up? We're going to have, I'll get it since we're on TikTok. I ain't going to go too crazy with it right now. Who's going to build the kingdom of heaven up? Who's going to build it up? All right, I'll say it like this. What's the scripture, right? What's the scripture? I'm going to pull it real quick. I'm going to come back. All right, I'm going to come back. So let me pull this real quick for y'all. You can meet me at Matthew 5 and so I think I read the rest of that. Yeah, 5 and 19. But I want to pull something for them real quick. All right. Now I'm gonna just pair. Let me see. So I can bear with me. Right here, I'm gonna read this TikTok since we're on it. Isaiah 14 and 2. And I can start at verse. All right, yeah, I'm starting at verse 1. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1, right? For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. The Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Who's Jacob? The progenitor or the forefather of the nation of Israel. Jacob got his name changed to Israel in his day. He had his name changed to Israel, all right? And hence the children of Israel. He had 12 sons. Well, he had sons, right? He had sons, children of Israel. They had children. They had children. The children of children had children. We're all the children of Israel. Jacob, all right? I'm read on. And will yet choose Israel. He will choose, the Lord say he will choose Israel and set them in their own land. He's going to set us back in our land, man. What is that? The land that everybody is fighting over right now in the Middle East. The land that everybody wants so damn bad. Everybody fighting over it. I'm gonna hip you to something. They all gonna go in that land. They all gonna go in the land, right? They're gonna get in the land. Everybody gonna get there, and they're gonna be fighting. They're gonna be fighting, going to war, World War III at the end of it, right? And that very same place where they're all gonna be at, Valley of Jehoshaphat, the Lord gonna destroy all of them right there. Oh, it's like, I don't know if we can say that, but like, you know what I mean? The Lord is gonna do them in right there in that same very spot. You know what I mean? But where was I at? I ain't gonna get too far off, all right? All right, and set them in there. All right, yeah. So you're gonna set us in our own land, Israel. All right, that's why y'all fighting over there now, so we could cleanse y'all. I don't want to get kicked off the TikTok, so I'm gonna keep going. All right. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So the strangers are gonna be joined with us. You know what I mean? The survivors. The survivors gonna be left there. Why? Why? To cleave to us, to serve us, to serve us. Y'all know what that means. I don't gotta explain, right? All right, verse 2. And the people shall take them and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. We're gonna bring them to their place. Now they got a place as well. We're gonna bring the Israelites, we're gonna bring them to their place, but to the rightful lands that they need to occupy, their rightful lands, you know what I mean, that they originally come from, their real lands, not our land that they trying to take over now. Not even, you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm gonna just go into it. Then we're gonna put them into their land. We're gonna take them, put them in their place. All right. And all right, I'm gonna read on. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. We're gonna have them as servants and handmaids, man. They're gonna be doing some servile work. All right. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Damn, heavy. That's how the kingdom of heaven is going to be built. I saw somebody asking in the chat. You know what I mean? I just answered the question. That's all. You know what I mean? So yeah, heaven on earth as it is in heaven. I mean, you know what I mean? On earth as it is in heaven. The kingdom of heaven on earth is going to be built. It's going to be. I just read it to you how it's going to be built. I just read it to you. Y'all I ain't getting kicked off of TikTok. So, you know what I mean? Y'all, you know what I mean? I just read it for you. All right. I just read it for you. The scriptures just said, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. Y'all put that together. All right. Now, let's go back to where we was at. Matthew chapter 5. Verse 19. Now we just going over how, you know, I mean, Christ didn't do away with none of these laws. He didn't do away with none of the laws. It just said what? For verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. That's what it said. Now I'm gonna read on the verse. I'm gonna read verse 9. Oh, so like it till all be fulfilled. Now I'm gonna read verse 19. All right. Now, Slaggy, you want to read it? Go ahead. Go ahead, Bob.
Verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of the least commandments and
right.
shall teach.
So listen. No, you too out. Anybody break one of the least commandments, whatever the ones you thinking is so small, like, oh, I'm just eating a little bit of shrimp. I'm just eating a little bit of pork. I'm living in this lifestyle. I'm living it because I feel like I'm free to do it. Hey, what that say again? Read it from the top.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments,
right,
and shall teach men so.
So you gonna teach. So whoever breaks the least commandments and teach men so, read.
he shall be called the least in the kingdom.
He shall be called least in the kingdom. Least in the kingdom. You Christians are teaching people to be the least in the kingdom of heaven. You Christians are teaching people to be the least. To be the least in the kingdom of heaven. That's what y'all teaching people. I suggest y'all TikTok to not go to the Christian church no more if you win it. I suggest y'all to throw it in the garbage. You know what I mean? Forget it. Suggest y'all do that quick fast. Quick fast. Now read on.
Come. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Right. Now whosoever shall do them and teach men to do the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. I'll paraphrase it a little bit, but yeah. You know what I mean? The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Meaning, if we follow the laws and statutes and commandments like we do in the I.S.U.P.K, right? It's locking. And we teach the men to do it, we'll be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So, and is more on that?
No,
that was it, right? Con. Right. So that's another thing right here. I'm gonna break this to you. The Christian church, they're teaching you to be the least in the kingdom of heaven, and the I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, established in 1969, has been teaching you to be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Teaching you to be great in the kingdom of heaven. That's what we teach you. That's what we doing in here. You thinking we some harsh brothers in here. You know what I mean? We just teaching you to be right. We teaching you to get some damn order in your heart, man. We trying to make you right. You know what I mean? You lack discipline. You know what I mean? And we teach you. We got all the discipline in here to give you. All right. So drop that. Give me 19 and so Matthew 19 and 17. All right. Let me know when you got it. You got it. Go ahead.
Matthew 19 and 17.
Now, real quick, Salaki. Now, okay. Now, hopeful elect. You in the chat right now. I wanted to wait till the end of the class, but hopeful elect. If you still in the class, put a thumbs up or put one in the chat. Put one in the chat. All right, because I'll answer you right now. Yeah, go ahead, read.
Come. Matthew 19 and 17.
Go ahead.
That's right, my sir.
Yeah, 1917. Yep.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? Why callest thou
me
good?
Yeah. So yeah, Christ talking to this brother that say he followed the law, statutes, and commandments since he was a youth, and you know what I mean. And the reason why Christ, you know what I mean, said, why callest thou me good, is because the young man's called Christ good master, and Christ responded to him like, why callest thou me good? Read on.
There is none good but one.
There is none good but one. Go ahead.
That is God.
That slogan. Read that part again.
That is God.
That is God. God is the only one that's good. You know what I mean? Now read on.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
But if thou walkest into life, that's what it said, right? Correct? If that's like in 19 no, you too wild. You too wild. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. Keep the commandments. That's what we need to do. And what the Christian church do? What the Christian church do? They got all the bacon packs in the basement. They got all the bacon packs in the refrigerator in the basement, ready to cook that up first thing in the morning. You know what I mean? That's what y'all do. It's the reason why Christ said, you know what I mean? Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees for the Pharisees for his hypocrisy. You know what I mean? Beware of the leaven of the Sadducees for its hypocrisy. That's what he said. You know what I mean? Y'all hypocrites in that church, man. Y'all the Pharisees and Sadducees of old resurrected back in the earth. That's y'all. Go ahead, Nabal.
It says to keep the commandments, but the church say they're done away with.
Yes. That's why I was just bringing out to them, you know what I mean? I was just bringing out the TikTok, you know what I mean? They say that the law is gone away with, you know what I mean? So the dumbest thing about that statement is, I could go and see like all right, anybody. All right, I'll just say anybody. I could take a person, right, and cook them, grab them, snatch them up, put them over a roast, cook them up, and you know what I mean, and that would be food for me, right? And you'll look at me like I'm crazy because that's unlawful. That's not what we're supposed to do. That's nothing that we should be doing. That's not the law. That's unlawful. Come on, man. Listen. The church is a damn joke. All right, now, real quick. All right, I'm going to just answer him anyway. He probably not even in the chat no more. He's scared to. All right, I don't know. He might be sincere. My bad. If it's sincere, he asks me, hopeful elect, do you guys believe righteousness is by the law or faith? Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to give you a scripture. And this is how righteousness, this is being righteous. This is being righteous. I'm going to give you what, I might skip ahead a little bit, but because I was going in a direct line. So Matthew, this, that. Now we can go straight into it. All right, now you just keep listening. You keep listening. We're going to get into your question. 1 John chapter 2 and 2 and 3. 1 John chapter 2 and 3. So yeah. Oh man. Y'all catch up with me, man. Don't, you know what I mean? Just peeping, watching and all that. Don't just watching and all that. Get you some paper and take some notes. Take some notes. You know what I mean? Take notes. Whenever you got it, go ahead and read.
1 John 3, 2 and 3.
Right.
And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
Now slow it down and
hereby
and speak it. Yeah, perfect. That's good. Go ahead.
Hereby we do know that we know him.
Right. Now this is how we know the Most High. You wanna figure out how you know the Most High? How do we do this? Not that BS the Christian church talking about. All right. This is how you know him. Read.
If we keep his commandments.
If we keep his commandments. If we keep his commandments, that's how you know the Most High. That's how you know the Most High. You know what I mean? Being righteous. Being righteous. Knowing the Most High. Synonymous is the same. Keep the commandments of God. All right. That's one for you, hopeful in the chat. Now you could drop that. Give me 1 John chapter. So the same book, 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Now we about to read to you what sin is. What is sin? Like, you know what I mean? What's sin? Everybody talk about like, yo, man, you sinning. Mainly these Christians, you know what I mean? You're sin. We're all sinners. We're sinners. We're like, they don't know what the hell they talking about. I suggest you not open your ear to a Christian. I suggest you not do that. All right. Go ahead and read.
Come. 1 John 3 and 4.
Right.
Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth.
Now slow that down about, right? Read that again.
Whosoever committeth sin.
Whosoever committeth sin. What?
Transgresseth
Read that
also
again.
the law.
What?
Transgresseth also the law.
Transgressive also the law. Read on.
For sin is through transgression of the law.
For sin is the transgression of the law. Now, y'all know what transgress mean, right? So, y'all know what it means to transgress, or you know what I mean? Y'all know what it means to have transgressions. I mean, you breaking the law. You breaking the law. Just like how you break any law here in America. You transgressing. It's the same thing with the laws of the Most High. You break the law of the Most High. You transgressing against the law. That's sin. For sin is the transgression of the law. That's what the scripture said right there. All right. So how to not be righteous, you know what I mean? There you go. Hopeful in the chat. That's how to not be righteous. You know what I mean? You want to transgress the law. That's how you do it. You know what I mean? Be a sinner. That's how you do it. 1 John chapter 2. 1 John chapter 3. 5 and 3. Salaki. 1 John chapter 5 and 3. Right? I should do first. Let's go here. First, because I skipped ahead a little bit. Give me Romans 6 and 1. I skipped something a little bit. Romans 6 and 1. I'll get there with you. Whenever you got it, you go ahead and let me know. Unless you need me to do it. Because we don't got that much time left. All right, yeah. Romans chapter 6, verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Nah, we shouldn't. It's saying right here, like, should we continue in sin that we are like under grace, basically? You know what I mean? We got a grace period to get right. I'm going to go to verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid. We're not good. So we go and sin because we're not under the law that unalives you for sinning, but we're under grace. God forbid. God forbid, man. Because we just broke down to you what sin was. You know what I mean? We just broke down that sin in 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. You know what I mean? Sin is the transgression of the law. And we get and we go to chapter 5 and 3, what it will say. You got it? 1 John chapter 5 and 3. You know what I mean? I'll get it if you need me to. Yeah, chapter. Yeah.
Got it. For this is the love of God.
For this is the love of God right here. This is the love of God. Y'all Christians say y'all love God so much. Y'all love God. Nobody could tell you nothing else but that. Nobody could tell you nothing about that, right? You love God and that's it. Well, all right, let's see what the love of God really is. Let's hear it. Go ahead.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his what?
Commandments.
That we keep his commandments. Damn. All right, so you Christians don't love God. You Christians don't love God. Y'all about to go and celebrate Halloween this what day that fall on? The 30th, the 31st. Y'all about to go and celebrate Halloween. Y'all don't love God. Y'all don't love God, man. Y'all finna go and have a Thanksgiving feast, right? Y'all don't love God, man. You eat pork. You eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Y'all don't love God. Just telling you, man. You don't love God, man. A bunch of hypocrites, all right? That's why I call you hypocrites. All right? And they getting their feelings about it, but you a damn hypocrite. And we're going to go to get some more. Let's see who Christ died for. Let's squeeze some other stuff in, man. And people in the chat. Vanessa Coleman, all right. Shalom, y'all Shema Thumb by Shemi Al-Shai. To both the sisters in the chat. All right. Now, let's get Matthew chapter 1 and 21, or we might have to squeeze this in for next class. Might have to squeeze that in. All right. Let me get prepared for the end of this. Give me. All right. I said I was gonna break down some of the Jew stuff. Give me Revelations chapter 2 and verse 9. We're gonna divert a little bit. Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. Whenever you got it, let me know. Got it. All right.
Revelation 2, verse 9. I know that works.
Slow it down. Slow it down.
I know that works.
I know that. Yeah, I know that it works. And what?
Transgressions.
Transgressions.
No.
He said, I know that works.
No. It's like it's no thing. I know that works in the.
Yeah, I thought it was. Go ahead, read again. From the top.
I'm lost the page.
If you need me to get it, I can get it.
Go ahead. You can't find it. I lost it.
All right. Got you.
Got it. I know that works in tribulations.
I know that I work in tribulations. He knows our works and our tribulations, man. You know what I mean? He sees us in oppression. He sees us in the hell that we in America, man. He sees what the hell the Haitians going through over there in their country, man. He sees what our people are going through, man. As a nation of people, Black and Latinos and Native Americans, man. He sees the struggles of our Mexican brothers and sisters trying to come over here into this country to get a better opportunity, you know what I mean, from what they had before. He sees it, man. He sees us on welfare. He sees us in our poverty. Well, Slocky, there's more to it. Read them.
In poverty.
Slocky, yeah. Read.
But they are rich.
But thou. Read that part again.
But thou art rich.
But thou art rich. Thou art rich, man. We are rich, man. We the children of Israel, man. We Lord's chosen people. We still the Lord's chosen people. I don't give a damn what they tell you. I don't give a damn what they tell you about yourself, that you was spick, you were spick, you were wetback, you were a nigga, coon, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? You're God's chosen people, man. Never forget that. Never forget that. You still above all these heathens, and they great power and all that stuff, and they got so much power here in this place. You're still greater than them. Just remember that. Don't stop listening to the propaganda out here about how we ain't nothing, and how we never going to be nothing. Their future is nothing. Their future is going to amount to nothing. They're never going to be nothing. That's their future. That's their future. Believe that, man. Believe that. That's their future, and that's what's coming to them. You're a special people, man. Like the Most High said in Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6, we're special people. We ain't supposed to be feeling like, you know what I mean? Don't never ever think in your life that you are that the heathens are better than you. They got power, yes, they got power, but we're way better than them. They're going to be the ones building the kingdom of heaven. I pray you understand that. They're going to be building the kingdom of heaven for us, you know what I mean? They're going to be served. They're going to be doing that for us, doing those deeds for us. You understand me? Give me. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, read on. Slide, my bad.
Okay. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
And I know the blasphemy of those who say they are Jews, man. Who say they are Jews? Who say they are Jews over there? People that's bombing the Gaza Strip to piss right now. Who are those people right there? The people that call themselves Jews. And what?
And are not.
And are not, TikTok.
But are.
And are not. You know what I mean? That's what it said. Christ just said they not the real Jews. Go ahead, read.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
But are the synagogue of Satan, man. Meaning the chief house of Satan. That's what that means, man. That's Amalek for you. That's Amalek for you. You know what I mean? They want to take somebody's identity. They want to take our identity and have us do the work for them. That's them. They want to be our landlords, kick us out, throw us out our house or out our homes and all that. That's them. They got their reward coming for them, man. I pray you understand. I pray you understand. We got our, you know what I mean? They got their reward for them. And somebody said we're not Israelites in the chat. I knew this when I read it for myself. Individualites in the chat. Yeah, he said I knew it when I read it for myself. I mean, well, my bad if you're sincere, but listen, like get in the class and you know what I mean. You should be getting in the I.S.U.P.K. and don't not be on your, like, you know what I mean, thinking you're gonna get something done on your own. If you're not in the order, in the ranks, the holy ranks of the I.S.U.P.K, I mean, you doing all your stuff in vain. You know what I mean? All right, and somebody, you know what I mean, a person that's hard of comprehending, hard of you know what I mean, understanding, someone that doesn't have the capability of understanding things like that, you know what I mean, in the chat is saying that real Israelites are Arab. Now, for people like these, you gotta, you know what I mean, you gotta just be like, okay, like, you know how to, you know what, I ain't gonna listen. The Arabs, if the Arabs or like, you know what I mean, understand anything, you will know that you're Ishmaelites. You're Ishmaelites. You know that. You know what I mean? It's a troll. I know he trolling. You're an Ishmaelite. You got your 12 princes, you know what I mean? Like the scriptures say. You got all those things. You got those blessings that you got. All right. Cool. You got it. That time is coming to an end, as you can see. Those times are coming to an end. You know what I mean? They think they getting the Arab, the Muslims thinking they getting I don't know what the hell they think. Like they will paradise coming to them. Let's see if you gonna get it, but it don't look like it right now. Y'all about to be unalived on a mass level out there, right? So you know what I mean. If you were Arab, you know what I mean. I don't know why you worrying about Israelite business. I don't know why you worrying about us. You know what I mean? We getting our people straight. We getting our people to obey the Most High again. You know what I mean? We getting our people to get right. If you an Arab, go bang your head on the ground 5 times a day. Go ahead and do that. I don't know what the hell you worrying about us for. You know what I mean? Go ahead about it.
What did he say? What he say? These the real Israelites.
So the Arabs are the real Israelites.
Stop yourself. What language do Israelites speak? What language do Israelites speak? Hebrew, right?
You answer. Go ahead.
And what language do Arabs speak?
Go ahead, answer. Say it.
They speak their language. So how can you Israelite? You don't speak Hebrew.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He's you know, he's just a troll. You know what I mean. So, but yeah, if you're a Muslim, go ahead and just bang your head on the ground 5 times a day. 5 times a day. Go bang your head on the ground 5 times a day. Rub your head on that rug. Do it hard. Do it hard. Rub your head on that rug, man, until you got them burnt marks on your forehead. Do it. Do it. Go and do it, man. That's for you. I love it for you. Go and do it. Are you gonna get your kingdom off of that though? I don't know. It don't look like it right now, but y'all, it look like, you know, all y'all about to be laid to waste. I mean, you know what I mean, unalive, I should say. You know what I mean. It's not looking too good for you right now. So do what you do. Kiss that wood and kiss the stone. Do whatever you do, and go about your business, man. Leave Israelite business to Israelite business. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, now, where was we at, man? Where was we at? We was at so it's about time to wrap the class up in a little bit, but yeah. So all right, we just gonna spend some time with this real quick. All right, yeah. So that should go for Israelites that are in the Islam religion. I don't understand, like, you know what I mean? How are you gonna be a real brother? You're gonna be a real nigga, and you going into religion of the Arabs. You can't do that, but I know your spirit don't feel right with that. I know your spirit don't feel right with you doing as the Arabs do, banging their head on the ground and all that, wearing the kufi, dressing, wearing them dresses and all that around, wearing them dresses. I know your spirit don't feel right with that. If you're not an Arab, don't be in the Arab religion. It's just as simple as that. I don't see how you cannot rock with that. You're not an Arab, you're a black man. So what you doing in the Arab religion as a black man? When you got something, when you got records you got records saying how, you got brought out of the land of Egypt. You got brought out of the land of Egypt by the Most High. He brought your people out of bondage back then, under them, out of the hand of the Egyptians. You had a God that went and took you out of all them captivities that we were in. We were under every heathen had us under captivity, man. The Chinese, the Japanese, the people of Japheth, meaning the Eskimos. You know what I mean? Like all them people, everybody had a hand in our destruction in the past. I know y'all like, what, Chinese? What? They had us in? Yes. This is a record book, man. This is the book of what happened in history, or what happened, what the Israelites went through with these other nations in the past, man, and how we got the upper hand on them, how we disobeyed the Most High, and how we got brought down because of it. You know what I mean? And are coming back up through Christ. You know what I mean? Christ. You know what I mean? Opening the. You know what I mean? What's that? Real quick. I wanna get the direct. The Lion of Israel. All right, well, I can't find it right now. For time's sake, you know what I mean? He was the one that, you know what I mean, that prevailed. I'll say that, paraphrasing. He's the one that prevailed, you know what I mean, into, you know what I mean, letting, and for the book to be open again, and that, like it's saying Revelations, you know what I mean, for the book to be open so that we can, so the truth of this Bible, the our composition, that's what the word Bible mean. The Bible is a Greek word. It's a Greek word, come from the word biblos. Biblos, you know what I mean? And word biblos mean compositions. Whose compositions are these, man? Whose compositions are these, man? Black man, Latino man, Native American man. These are your compositions. This is your book. This is for you to get right. This book is for you to get your healing from. You know what I mean? How to live in this place. How to move. How to carry yourself. You're only gonna learn it for real though in the I.S.U.P.K. You're only gonna learn it in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, man. You understand? And with that, we are the I.S.U.P.K. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Officer Mathumbia out of the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I mean? We go all over the country teaching the truth of the Bible. Blacks and Latinos and Native Americans, you are children of God. You are the Lord's chosen people. You're special people that will be put on high above all nations, man. If you came and just hearken to the words of the Most High, you kept His commandments. If we keep His commandments, that's what will happen with us. That's what happened to us, man. We've been teaching that since 1969. You know what I mean? And we plan to keep on doing it, and we will keep on doing it until our King come back and get us out of this hellhole. You know what I mean? When He brings destruction to this place, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? With that, I'm going to say shalom, all right? Shalom. Wait, hold on. Yeah, the water.
Zooming got that drip, bitch.
Used to hit packs, stood on the block and was moving a snack. Now I spit truth and I'm writing these raps. I follow I.S.U.P.K, he coming back. All of my niggas really changed their life and we sitting in class every single night. Sipping on say and we breaking out scriptures that law really get you right. That's the Lord, why did he save me? Baby, born in the 80s. Used to hide dope in my grandmother's basement. I seen the nigga brains all on the pavement. Dr. he threw with a switch in the laser. I was down bad with an 8-ball scale and a razor. I came out the struggle, I finally made it. I counted these best, I'm never complaining. Kid soldiers, they give me your orders. Say corner one corner, I do what I'm told. Sucking my crown, I'ma be fly as a bitch. You know I'ma dip it in gold. They call me Batak, so that mean I'm bold. Came out the block, used to beat at the pot, then hit all the things in the holes. I chased the money, was losing my soul. Yeah. Used to hit packs, stood on the block and was moving the snap. Now I spit truth and I'm writing these raps. I follow I.S.U.P.K, he coming back. All of my niggas really changed their life and we sitting in class every single night. Sipping on Tuesday and we breaking out scriptures that law really get you right.
Only the real ones call me ruler. Got 50 round steel drum in a Ruger. I say go kill one of my shooter. He say I owe you like a sooner. Hey yo, talk, tell me why they testing me. Used to get guac, weed and ecstasy. I'm out the kitchen, still with the recipe. I'm in the truth, building a legacy. I keep a couple shooters with a secretary. If you ain't over me, then you ain't checking me. I just hopped off the plane of Puerto Rico. Hollers and Quinte and Cinco. Homie, I leave you stresses like a limo. Pull up in any city with a rental. Free my dogs out and get them out the kennel. Enemy trying to pit me like an N.O. You know.
Used to hit packs, stood on the block and was moving the snack. Now I spit truth and I'm writing these raps. I follow I.S.U.P.K, he coming back. All of my niggas really changed their life and we sitting in class every single night. Sipping on say and we breaking out scriptures that law really get you right. I was locked down on myself. Asking the Lord every night when am I getting out? Why he keep sending me blessings and I keep on fucking up, still haven't figured it out. Talk about behind me, I had to lose my bust me and Yui and then made a right. 40 on me, got a body. Nigga tried to rob me and ended up losing his life. I bought a ticket to Cuba, TSA locked me up when I was boarding the flight. Crackers ain't give me a bail, so I was stuck in that bitch and that shit had me tight. And I had beef with the ops, I put the mirror in the bathroom and made me a knife. I see why the murder rate high, niggas be pussy and shit and they can't really fight. Used to hit packs, stood on the block and was moving the snack. Now I spit truth and I'm writing these raps. I follow I.S.U.P.K, he coming back. All of my niggas really changed their life and we sitting in class every single night. Sipping on say and we breaking out scriptures that law really get you right.
From Westworld. Let's get it. Don't be sure, tell them make sure. If not, we gon' make more. Clips say it hold 20, but I think it could take more. Grab a stick, fire on your camp, we gon' make s'mores. I ain't satisfied with my spot, then I'ma take yours. No matter how many roadblocks in my way, I'ma break forward. This path I'm on is so damn narrow, I just stay forward. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, I just ate more. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, give me 8 more. Nigga, I don't sugarcoat shit, bitch, I'm straightforward. Don't give a fuck if they don't let me in, I just break doors. Ballin' so hard, they asking what team that I play for. Scammer who? They ain't stopped making guns when they made yours. Sick with it, feeling like I woke up with stage 4. They ain't want the piece loose, but they opened up the cage for. Endure the pain, been through hard times is what I'm made for. Paid my dues, never left a wage, I just rage roar. Many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Still against all enemies. In high school, you was the man that's lost memory shit. Lost energy, never lost my energy. Never lose control, never losing. Dog, I plan to keep. You lose your mind where I'm from. I ain't talking from what you see. I never lost soul. Losing time, wasting steady pacing. You off track, I'm on there. You pray to God, hoping he can save you. But there's power about war, and that's a different angle. This